My father waited until he was dying to tell me why I was always the least favorite, and somehow the truth was worse than anything I'd imagined. I'm not saying I was neglected. Neglect implies someone noticed you enough to actively decide not to care. I was more like furniture that occasionally needed feeding. The middle child, sandwiched between my older brother who could do no wrong, and my younger sister who was the baby everyone adored. I exist in exactly 0 family photos. Not because I'm ugly, I mean, I am, but that's not the point. My dad would send me to grab something right before the camera clicked, every single time. At my high school graduation, my parents left early because my sister had a dance recital. They saw her do a cartwheel and missed me get my diploma. So when my dad gets diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer, the last thing anyone expected was for him to tell mom he wants to see me specifically. I assume the morphine finally kicked in. Here's the thing though, he won't let anyone into his room. Not my mom, not my brother, not my sister, nobody. They're all losing their minds about it, huddled in the living room crying and telling stories about him like he's already gone. My mom keeps dabbing her eyes saying, he was such a wonderful father. And I'm sitting on the arm of the couch like a gargoyle wondering if I walked into the wrong house. Then my family starts sharing memories, and somehow I become the punchline. My brother starts laughing about the time dad taught him to drive, and my sister jumps in with memories of her surprise graduation car, and I'm nodding along like, yeah, totally. I also received things besides emotional neglect. Then my brother starts talking about me like I'm not even there. He goes, remember when we told her the family trip to Disney got canceled so we could go without her? My sister snorts. She believed us for 3 years. She thought Disney shut down. They're both cackling and I'm sitting right here. My mom half smiles like this is adorable and not evidence my family convinced me a theme park ceased to exist. Oops, my sister giggles, finally glancing at me. Sorry, I forgot you were still here. She doesn't look sorry. Then my brother nudges my sister. Remember when she got grounded for a month for breaking mom's vase? My sister's eyes go wide. Oh my god, wasn't that you though? My brother shrugs. Yeah, oops, they laugh harder. My mom looks at me and sighs. Don't look so upset. You were always the easy one and never needed anything from us in the first place. She says it like a compliment. It lands like a grenade. I stopped asking for things years ago. I stopped expecting birthday calls or Christmas presents with my name spelled right. I built walls so thick I forgot people were supposed to be on the other side. My mom starts sobbing again about how dad won't let her say goodbye. And then suddenly the hospice nurse appears in the doorway and says 5 words that make everyone freeze. He wants to see her. She's pointing at me. My brother says her out loud like I'm a stranger who wandered in off the street. My sister's mouth drops open and my mom looks like someone slapped her. My heart pounds so loud I swear the walls can hear it as I walk down the hallway. Every step feels like walking toward a verdict I didn't know I was waiting for. Why me? Why now? 30 years of nothing and suddenly I'm the chosen one? I step into the bedroom and see my dad, who looks like a skeleton, eyes sunken and fingers thin. Machines beep around him like a countdown I don't want to witness. He waves me closer and his voice sounds like gravel scraping concrete. I need to tell you something before I go, he rasps. You don't belong in this family. Well, you're mine, but you're not your mother's. The air leaves my lungs like someone punched it out. He keeps talking. 31 years ago, I had an affair. Some woman from my office. She died giving birth to you, and she had no family to take you in. So suddenly you were my problem. He goes on to tell me the story of how he brought me home, and that's how my mom found out about the affair. She agreed to raise me so the family wouldn't fall apart, but she could never love me. Every time she looked at me, she saw his betrayal asking for breakfast. He had to be harsh with me, distant, because if my mom ever thought he favored me over her real kids, she would have left and taken them. Every time he looked at me, he saw his own guilt staring back. Your brother and sister can never know, he whispers. Your mother made me promise they'd never find out. His hand finds mine. I'm sorry I was a coward. You were innocent in all of this. So I'm not just furniture. I'm haunted furniture. My dad dies 3 days later. I don't tell anyone what he said.